When you think of Big Brother 17, the first thing that comes to your mind is definitely Vanessa Russo. Let me remind you of the only guy to have ever had his picture erased from the memories. And welcome to my series called Big Brother, a Walk Down Memory Lane, where I talk about a different Big Brother contestant every single night until we run out of people to talk about or I get tired of doing this. Jace was the very first person evicted on Big Brother 17, and probably the only contestant to be evicted without the influence of Vanessa Russo. Jace came into the Big Brother 17 house as a personal trainer. Pretty quickly, everyone started calling him Hayden 2.0 for obvious reasons. Jake formed a bond with Austin really quickly. The two of them actually formed a final two. They called this final two the Shelltown Alliance. And then once the two of them formed a close connection with Liz, they formed a three-person alliance called the Tres Amigos. Jace almost won the very first HOH competition, but he lost by just a couple of seconds. After the house guests saw this happen, a lot of them started to view him as a competition beast, specifically Davon and Audrey. The two of them got together and devised a whole plan to make sure that Jace was backdoored on week one. Once he realized that he was getting backdoored, he was not taking the news well. He was doing crazy things like streaking throughout the house. He was confronting people and getting into arguments. Most specifically, he got into a big argument with Audrey, where Audrey was trying to tell him that, hey, the entire house is in on this. The entire house is fine with this. It's not just me and Mama Day. He didn't believe her. It ended ugly for him. But remember how I said that he had his picture erased from the memory wall? That's because BB17 had a twins twist. So when Liz and Julia came into the Big Brother house, they came in as Liz and would switch back and forth. But once that twist was over and was exposed, Julia joined the house and replaced his picture on the memory wall. Well, that's about all the time I have for Jace. Make sure to comment who you would like me to do tomorrow. I really rely on comments, and I don't feel like I've gotten a whole lot of really good ones lately that I wanted to do. So try and throw your best one out there. I might use your comment for the next person. I'm also really sorry that I didn't give you a very exciting person tonight. I'm not feeling that well, so you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. Thank you so much for joining me for tonight's episode of Big Brother, a Walk Down Memory Lane. I'll see you tomorrow.